My name's Duddits, I do builds and stuff. Today I've got a hunter build that will absolutely max out your Stasis and Void DPS weapons. I'm going to be showing you a mixture of some Stasis and Void DPS featuring the Versus Chill inhibitor with Surrounded. This is a bit underrated. I know Bait and Switch is excellent, but Surrounded is also very good. We're going to be featuring the Spirit of the Foetracer or the Foetracer Exotic Helmet, and this build will max out your damage on the Stasis weapons, specifically Chill inhibitor with Surrounded, 25% plus Surrounded plus weakening. We're going to be breaking it all down, and on top of that we're also going to be doing some really nice damage with the Quiet of One, and we're going to be doing a bit of both, proccing Foetracer off both. Stay with me, I'll break it all down. Now, Spirit of the Foetracer, you can either get this on the class item or use the exotic helmet, it doesn't really matter, but damaging a powerful combatant or guardian with an ability grants you a temporary damage bonus for weapons matching that ability's element. Because I've got the class item, I've also got Spirit of the Gryfalcon on there, but there's loads of different roles, and like I said, Foetracer is the main perk. So, I just want to show you exactly what the Foetracer does. Whenever you hit something with an ability, i.e. a Dustfield Grenade on Stasis, that will give you an instantaneous ×4 Stasis Weapon Surge, which is 25%. So all you got to do is hit something with a Stasis ability, either your Shuriken or your Dustfield Grenade or your Silence and Squall, and that's an instant 25% damage increase, which is absolutely marvellous. Now I really like these type of builds that max out because you can stack your legs into reserves versus running like surges and things like that. So you can just run into like reserves, and then you can hit them with a Void, Weakening, Smoke Bomb to get the 25% on your Void weapons as well. So you've got your Dustfield or your Smoke Bomb for proccing it. Your Snare Bomb is really good because it weakens, so you're going to get the 25% from the Foetracer plus the 15% weakening. Add Facet of Dawn onto there as well, and you're also going to get 25% Radiant on top of everything. So this really maxes out your Void weapon damage. And then something like Choir of One or an Edge Transit or something like that, it just goes absolutely nuts. So again, hit them with that Smoke Bomb, 25% Void weapon surge, Radiant and Weakening all working together. Now the featured weapons I want to really focus on just for this particular build. I'll show you some other weapons at the end as well. The Versus Chill inhibitor with Surrounded and Danger Zone. It's not the absolute god rule, but Surrounded is really good. Grenade and rocket launchers receive a 41.7% explosive damage increase and a 47% damage increase, impact damage increase, plus your Void Surge, your Stasis Surge that we're going to apply, and the weakening, which we're going to go into. It's just an absolutely staggering DPS increase. Choir of One, we all know what this does. You can hip fire it or straight fire it. Hip fire mode I'm going to be featuring on this because this does an absolute crap ton of damage as well. Now the interesting thing with Foetracer, you can proc the Stasis and the Void weapon boost at the same time, or you can also just throw your Silence and Squall just like that. Free weakening grenade, and you'll see what's happening. I've got my Stasis weapon boost and I've applied the weakening from the Smoke Bomb, so you're actually getting more than what it states anyway. So your Stasis weapon boost from your Silence and Squall or your Dustfield Grenade is 25%. You're going to add your weakening, there's another 15%, and you're going to put your Radiant on top of that as well, which absolutely maxes out your Stasis weapon damage to the absolute maximum, and your Void weapons as well. So it's just absolutely crazy. Hailfire Spike is just an option because we're on Prismatic. This applies Stasis and Solar. The solar part we're not going to worry about, but this is just an extra bonus. So you got your Silence and Squall, your Dustfield Grenade, and your Hailfire Spike for your Stasis weapon boosts. And then for your Void one, you can literally just throw your Smoke Bomb whenever you want because you can dodge to get your Smoke Bomb back on a hunter. So all round, it's just absolutely fantastic. Maximum DPS for Void Stasis weapons. Now, it will be a DPS focused video, but I just want to show you just in open play, just for normal situations. It's just absolutely disgusting. Like, instantly proccing that Stasis weapon surge, it just deletes everything. Chill inhibitor is so good. Like I said, I do have Surrounded on there. I am trying to farm for Bait and Switch, But if I'm honest, I really like Surrounded anyway. I absolutely love that perk. I think it's brilliant for quite a lot of encounters in the game, which we'll go into again. But once you've got your Void Weakening on there for your Choir of One or your Stasis for open play, it's just absolutely gross. And you'll see how quick Choir of One just deletes stuff. It's absolutely crazy when you apply that Void Weapon Surge and your Weakening and the Radiant. It's just absolutely stupid. Look at the state of that. It gets absolutely trounced. Before I show you some DPS encounters, Winter's Shroud is really important to this build. Dodging slows nearby targets, slowing targets briefly increases your class ability regen, so you can always get your Smoke Bomb back. Starless Executioner, weakened and slowing effects will make you invisible, so you've got loads of survivability with this build as well. Just keep an eye on the bottom left, you see I've got my Void Weapon boost, and then I can always keep applying that with the Smoke Bomb, and then I can always throw my Stasis Grenade to get my Stasis Weapon boost as well. So you can switch in between, and like I said, you've got that Weakening and Radiant on top of that as well with whichever burn you want to use. But this is why I like the Surrounded Chill Inhibitor for various different encounters like this. Throw your Silencer Squall, which is excellent for Foetracer because it lasts for about 15 seconds. I've got my Surrounded procced, I've got my Foetracer procced, I've also thrown my Weakening Grenade on there, and I'm just swapping between the Choir of One and the Surrounded Chill Inhibitor, and it's just absolutely gross. I nearly said Baited Switch. I don't have that one yet, but I do want to farm for it. I have been trying to get it, but Surrounded is an absolutely excellent option. It does so much damage when you're surrounded, and in certain encounters you're going to be surrounded, like this one for example, plus many more in the game. It's just absolutely brilliant. Now, Conductive Cosmic Crystal is something I just want to focus on because obviously we're running Silence and Squall, which is not the best super for yourself, but for your teammates it's absolutely great because you're going to apply your Stasis debuff for your teammates. So if they're running Arc and Void abilities, Nova Bombs, Thunder Crashes, etc., you're going to buff the whole team out as well. So you do really nice damage for yourself, and the total team DPS output will be increased via this. And you can always apply that Weakening as well, like I keep banging on about with that Smoke Bomb. But for certain encounters, normally in this one you could let the ads come to you, but we won't doing that in this encounter. But you'll see there your Stasis Weapon boost ×4, and if I had that Surrounded procced, it'd be absolutely ridiculous. You've got loads of different weapons to feature with Stasis and Void as well, which we'll go into. But the one encounter where this grenade launcher really shined with Surrounded was the one that I'm going to show you next, the Witches in King's Fall. You are literally always surrounded in this, and God guys, this absolutely wrecked. I was hitting this Witch here for about 2.5 million every single damage phase. You'll notice there on the bottom left I've got that Surrounded going. I've also got the Radiant, and I've also, because there's so many buffs on the screen, but you'll see it there, Stasis Weapon boost going on as well. And that Surrounded's up all the time and it absolutely demolishes. And then if you do run out of your ammo, you've always got your Smoke Bomb for your Void proc, for your Choir of One. And like I said, I know I keep saying it, but I will show you some other weapons at the end to sort of like consider as well. But all in all, maximum DPS for your weapons, and it also improves your team's DPS. I'll show you my aspects fragments and stuff. We've already featured some of them. Winter's Shroud, like I said, this one gives you loads of dodge ability when you're slow, so you can keep dodging, getting your Smoke Bomb back. Starless Executioner is too good not to run. We're going to be slowing and weakening. Infinite Invis Dustfield Grenade, this is going to apply your Stasis. Snare Bomb, this is going to apply your Void damage and weaken at the same time. Facet of Dawn, like I said, that will also apply Radiant. Powered melee hits against targets make you Radiant. Facet of Protection, really good one to run. While surrounded, you take reduced damage. Obviously, if you're running surrounded weapons, fits nicely. Facet of Hope, while you have an elemental buff, your class ability regenerates more quickly. That with a Winter's Shroud's ridiculous. Facet of Devotion, defeating targets afflicted with a stasis or a strand debuffs grant light energy. Because I'm running a lot of dark energy weapons, that works nicely. And then Facet of Balance, rapidly defeating targets with light damage grants melee. Darkness damage is going to give me grenade energy. So, some other weapons to consider. No Reprieve, Surrounded, again, I love Surrounded. 25% plus Surrounded, you got Bait and Switch obviously, which we mentioned. Again, 25% plus Bait and Switch, you've got your Lost Signal, that will do damage over time. You've also got the Grenade weakening this season as well. Grenade launcher weakening. Deliverance, Adept with Surrounded. Edge Transit, Frenzy Bait and Switch, something like that. All these good weapons. Cold Comfort, Explosive Light, Envious Assassin. All these weapons are top tier. Even some swords in the game like Fallen Guillotine, Ill Ermine. Let me know what you think of this video. I'll leave a build card from my friend over on Twitter, Mr. Slayer God. But the best thing I like about this is it doesn't really require that many seasonal artifact perks, so it's going to be around for a long time. Foetracer is an absolutely great pick for DPS, and you can mix and match your weapons to suit. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.